What a day. More and more souls are piling up all the time. I can't believe this, but even I'm getting overwhelmed, and I'm a demon. Maybe I should get an assistant. But who? What is it? No. Send them away. I'm not going to hold an audience with a rival. They can't even bother to send an invoice ahead of time. Oh, a mortal. Now, why would there be a mortal here? You know what? Never mind. Send them in. Well, you're awfully far from home. You're such a cute thing, too. Must have been quite the journey. Before you tell me what you want, I want to hear how you got here. You're still alive, obviously, so you didn't get here through usual circumstances. So you summoned Bob. Yes, back in the day, he was quite a powerful ruler. I can see why you'd seek his help. Though, I conquered his realm long ago, and now he reports to me. It must have been quite a surprise when he said he would take you to his master. Oh, you thought he meant... So you think I'm... Oh, sweetheart, no. I'm not the ruler of hell, though I do have a dominion over a portion of it. My name... It's awfully presumptuous of you to ask my name. Seeing that you haven't even given me yours. And you haven't even bowed to me yet. How rude. I'll forgive it, due to curiosity among other things. But if you don't want to take your soul, after all, I suggest you kneel and introduce yourself. Oh, much better. You're a quick learner. I am surprisingly pleased to meet you, but the pleasure is yours. My name is Honaskelis. I'm what's known as a demon lord. Basically one of the upper crust down here. The more followers a demon has, the more powerful they are. And I have gathered a considerable number of demons under my banner in recent years. I suggest you keep that in mind when addressing me. Oh, your tone is much more respectful. I like that. So, go on, tell me why you're here. To sell your soul. As I said before, that would just add to my workload. And if I'm being completely honest, at one time, that would have been a completely tempting offer. But nowadays, the mortal realm is so bloated with humans that souls are as common as sulfur down here. Meaning, I do not need your soul. Oh, look at you, you're on your knees for me. How enticing. Though, I do like it. You look ridiculous. Stand up. Really, you expected mercy from me, a demon? Leave? Oh no, darling, you won't be leaving. Your fate was sealed as soon as you left the mortal realm. But you're right. I don't want you. So you can go run around hell to your little heart's content. Go be somebody else's problem. I just can't keep a straight face with you crying like that. I was kidding. I'm not just going to let you run amok in my kingdom. Now that you're here, I can put you to some use. It would be a shame to just let a pretty little face like yours go to waste, wouldn't it? Oh no, I still don't want your soul. What I mean is, I need some help. See, it gets quite busy around here, and as I said before, I get quite overwhelmed with all of this work. So I was thinking I could give you a more tedious task to free up a demon or two for more important tasks. Why don't I have the human souls do it? Well, if I had the human souls do it, they wouldn't be suffering, would they now? Well, is not as much as they should be. I take pride in my work, after all. I'm not gonna go easy on them just because I've been entrusted with so many. But you, my lovely, you're a special case. You aren't dead. Nor am I taking your soul. Well, not for lack of trying, at least. But that means I have no obligation to torture you. So, shall we look at options? Let's see. You could, take care of my hellhounds. They need to be fed, walked, played with every single day. That's something you would enjoy. That's lovely, because that would free up quite a few more than 1 or 2 minions. I lose so many good workers to them. What do I mean? You see, hellhounds aren't just regular dogs. They're about 5 feet at the shoulder, powerfully built, and as vicious as a starving bear. To be honest, sometimes I wonder if it's worth keeping them around. But it's just wonderful seeing the soul squirm at the sight of a huge, ravenous dog. Honestly, it's quite entertaining. I should show you. Oh, you've changed your mind. Okay, well, let's take a look at another choice, shall we? I could have you stoke the fire pit. It's a place where we keep souls in between torture sessions. The name speaks for itself, if I'm being completely honest. Since souls can't die, since they're already, dead, we keep them in there, and they're pretty much in constant agony until we take them back out. Just keep them in there. I told you before, I take pride in my work. If you really want a human to suffer, you can't let them adjust to it. But I digress. You'd be helping keep the fire burning as hot as possible, feeding the fuel, fanning the flames, etc., etc. As you can imagine, it's hot as well. No pun intended. Hell, it's back-breaking labor to boot, honestly. I could actually make a few souls do it as a form of punishment, but you never know when one is actually going to like it. Mortals are quite strange like that. I will never understand you creatures. Not that one either. Right. Well, I had one other job in mind. I could have you help me with my work directly. I'll admit, I have reservations about employing a non-demon tormentor, but I suppose I can give you at least one chance. That's right, a tormentor. You would be in charge of torturing some souls of the damned. Honestly, it's not that terribly difficult. As long as you have a little creativity. Naturally, you'll be employing some of the classics. Stabbing with the pitchfork, burning with that hot iron, whipping, and so on and so forth. But psychological attacks are the best. You have access to the life's history, so you can suss out some of their phobias and shames. Honestly, if you do that, you'd be doing fabulous. Oh, darling, you look so pale. Relax. It's not like you're torturing innocent people. This is hell, after all. You'll get the nastiest, most evil scum of the earth. Murderers, tax collectors, politicians, you name it. Honestly, you'd be performing a public service. My, you're a picky one, aren't you? Well, those are the 3 jobs. Pick one first before I decide to take your soul after all. Oh, stop. You're just so easy to mess with. You look like you're going to faint. I like seeing you squirm. Oh, love, it was all a joke. I'm not going to give you some horrifying task. I remembered you were mortal after all. I'm actually starting to like you. For more than one reason. I could have you as a court jester, but I wouldn't waste a face like that on such a menial task. So, here's the real job offer. I want you to be my personal assistant. You see, I think I can find ways to make my torturing methods more efficient, less labor-intensive. But I'm getting so caught up with the daily drudgery of just keeping up with the demand that I don't have time to figure out how to innovate. But if I had someone like you to handle all the little things for me, then it would be such a different story. Basically, your duties would include traveling around my kingdom, collecting reports, and ensure quotas are being met, and of course delivering messages. It would be challenging, but it sounds a lot better than any of my other suggestions, doesn't it now? I mean, I suppose you could choose one of those if you really want. You'll accept? I'm delighted to hear that. I was actually going to select one of my minions to do it, but I would rather look at a face like yours than one of my minions any time of day. You're rather attractive for a mortal. You know, your timing was so perfect, it felt like fate. Oh, that's right, you came down here to make a deal. Completely slipped my mind, I apologize. Alright, come on. Tell me what it is you want from me. If it's in my power, I'll make it happen. And since I'm feeling generous, if I can't do it, I'll return you home safely. Oh, I wasn't expecting something so noble from a mortal. Don't people usually pray to God about that sort of thing? Well, regardless, although I can't exactly say you made the right choice by coming to me, I can tell you that I can definitely make that happen. In the meantime, my servant outside the door will escort you to your new living quarters. Right by mine. Don't be shy to show your face. Get some rest. I'll be training on your new job tomorrow.